You don't know what fighting style to choose, which will be better for PvP or good for grinding, so this video will help you to figure it out. Let's start from the basic fighting styles which you can get at the start from the first sea: Dark Step, Electric and Water Kung Fu. You also have a combat, but that's the only thing for beginners. If you change to another style, you won't be able to get combat back again, because there's no NPC in the game. And for what? Actually, all fighting styles you can get from teachers in every sea. Dark Step you can get in a pirate village just right here for 150,000. Electric costs more, 500,000. Teacher hides under the skylands behind a few rocks. And Water Kung Fu you can learn from the teacher in underwater location for 750,000 belly. He's hiding well, so after you enter the underwater area, go to the left and find a wall which looks like that. Go inside and there will be the teacher. All fighting styles are basic, so don't expect anything special from them, but at the start they're good. Dark Step. Dark Step is the weakest fighting style and I personally don't like it, but if you buy it already, that's not bad. Use it freely, my boy. Later, you will need it anyway. I'll explain later. So let's break down every move of the fighting style. All damage provided is full mastery and without accessories. M1 attack 16-32 damage. Flying kick 1 mastery 24-48 damage. Break dance 40 mastery 27-42 damage. Bear rage 80 mastery 40-31 damage. Overhead 150 mastery. This skill boosts your damage by 1.22 times. As you see, this style requires a small amount of mastery, so you will unlock every skill fast. I'm not sure the style will be good for grinding because they work in short distances, so you have to be close to the enemies. That for weak players will be deadly. And the skill Overhead, the skill which will increase your damage, has a duration for 60 seconds, but the cooldown is long, 90 seconds, so you're not gonna be using the skill often. By the way, the interesting fact, the Dark Step is the only fighting style that has 4 skills. All other styles have only 3. Another fighting style is Electric, which is much better, pretty good choice for beginners. Does a decent damage and helpful in grinding because of AoE damage, but some moves are ground based and short range, so it won't be possible to use it from the air. M1 does 20-11 damage. Stomp 50 mastery 29-38 damage. Electrical Tackle 100 mastery 34-27 damage. Electrical Floor 200 mastery 50-59 damage. This is one of the best fighting styles in the first sea, which will be super helpful in grinding, and the last skill Electrical Floor has one of the highest damage in the first sea styles. If you're using Buddha for example, I really recommend to use the fighting style. So, that fighting style probably the best among the other basic styles. It has a fast M1 attacks, which is not even fast but also has no dashing effect, which pushes you towards enemies. This thing is pretty annoying by the way in grinding. Also all moves are AoE, so you can hit a groups of enemies, which is super helpful in farming, and besides that, they don't have a strong knockback, so you won't be chasing NPCs around the map while farming. M1 does 21-14 damage. Steam Charge Fist 70 mastery 28-57 damage. Deadly Shower 130 mastery 44-14 damage. Heavy Water Punch 250 mastery 44-89 damage. As you can see, the damage of all moves smaller than of Electric, but M1 damage here is bigger, which is more important in grinding, I think. So if you have Buddha, you can get the fighting style and the farming will be much easier and faster. By the way guys, I work really hard to make this guide, so I ask you to subscribe and like this video. In that way, I'll understand that the guide is helpful. So let's head to the second sea, because there you can get more fighting styles, which are much better, but some of them are harder to get. In that sea, you can get 4 more fighting styles: Dragon Breath, Superhuman, Death Step, and Sharkman Karate. The first style is Dragon Breath. Most of the players consider it as the weakest fighting style in the second sea, but anyway is the easiest and cheapest fighting style that you can get in that sea. All moves of that fighting style have a good damage, also you can stun enemies, but the style is slow and close range. If you are not using Buddha, you probably will be punched to your face with this style. Generally, Dragon Breath is pretty slow fighting style, lazy I can say, but it's a good upgrade of your first sea fighting style. M1, 2339 damage. Dragon Rush, 100 mastery, 3951 damage. Dragon Flames, 200 mastery, 3591 damage. Dragon Explosion, 300 mastery, 4570 damage. You can get Dragon Breath in the Kingdom of Rose in the secret place, right under the arch in the wall, near Swan Pirate's location. You'll find Sabi, which can sell you this style for 1500 fragments. I hope there's no need to explain where to get them, right? In case you don't know, here's my old video about it. So be prepared from now on. It's not enough to only buy a fighting style, you have to deserve it now. The next style in our list is Sharkman Karate, the second upgraded version of Water Kung Fu. It is considered a great fighting style for combos and grinding due to its fast, easy to hit moves that deal high damage, and many players love it. M1 does 2564 damage, 12 water palms, 100 mastery, 4201 damage. Pressure Vortex, 200 mastery, 4201 damage. Great Sea Spear, 300 mastery, 4405 damage. The fighting style has a high damage and combo potential, so a lot of players use it in PvP. Also, grinding with that fighting style, especially with Buddha, will be super easy and comfortable because of fast M1 attacks and great range. All moves are AoE and can deal damage to sea beasts, so the fighting style is probably the best for sea farming. But there's a problem for new players in the second sea, because this fighting style is pretty hard to obtain and expensive. So how to get it anyway? Remember your Water Kung Fu fighting style. I hope you use it, because the first requirement is to have a 400 mastery on it. So if it's less, you have to grind it first. By the way, you don't need to go to the first sea to get back your Water Kung Fu. You can go to the Hot and Cold location and get every basic fighting style just in one place. After you've gathered enough mastery, next thing is to collect some money, 2.5 million to be exact. I think you won't have problems with that, because in the second sea it's pretty easy to do. But if you have problems, here's my guide how to farm money in every sea. It will help. If you think that's enough, no. You have to collect now 5000 fragments. Yeah, I said that's expensive. What did you want? But that's not the end. After all of it, you still need one thing, the water key, an item which you can get as drop from the boss. For that thing, you're supposed to get your ass to the Forbidden Island. There'll be a tiny island close by where spawns a Tidekeeper every 30 minutes. You have to defeat him and get a key, but be aware that he can summon a sea beast. The drop chance of water key is unknown, but it's decent, so you can get this key fast actually. After you got everything, you can finally find the NPC, Daygrok the Sharkman, and buy this fighting style. As you understand, that's an upgraded version of Darkstep, better, faster, and good for sea farming because all of its moves can also deal damage to sea creatures. Damage and combo potential are good too, so with that fighting style, PvP and sea events will be much easier. As for grinding, it's good too, but the full potential of this style you can realize in bounty hunting and in the sea. M1 does 2330.5 damage. Rocket Kick 100 mastery, 2773 damage. Wind Bullet 200 mastery, 3002 damage. Vermilion Drill 300 mastery, 5286 damage. Maximum Overhit 300 mastery, additional 15% damage for 40 seconds. This fighting style is a total combo machine. Its C move is one of the highest in the game for stunning opponents. It's perfect for PvP and bounty hunting because of its range, damage and combo potential, and overhit move will increase your damage along with the burning effect. The moves are super fast and fixes all the issues that make Darkstep, the previous fighting style, not so great, like a longer range, a bigger area of effect, and the faster moveset. The only downside is that you need to meet the next requirement, which is easier to get than other V2 fighting styles. As for requirements, by the way, how to get this fighting style? So first you have to get 2.5 million and 5000 fragments, and also 400 mastery on your Darkstep fighting style. If you don't have it now, you remember where to get it back, right? After that, you also have to find a key, but in this time it will be the library key. To get it, you have to go to the Ice Castle. Inside the castle you will find the boss, Ice Admiral. If you don't see him, he may be despawned, just change a few servers until until you find them. You have to kill him and he drops the key with a 10% chance. When you got it, go to the entrance of the castle and open the door here. Inside the library you will see the NPC. Damn, I had his name. Phil. Okay, just speak to this NPC and that's how you will get the fighting style. The last fighting style in Nat C is Superhuman. What can I say? I never use the fighting style because when I start playing Blox routes, I just skip it for a better Godhuman fighting style. I only mastered it, but it's still decent fighting style for PvP, especially if you're not in a hurry to get into the third C. M1 does 2477 damage. Beast all pounds, 110 mastery, 4733 damage. Thunderclap, 220 mastery, 4080 damage. Conquer Gun, 330 mastery, 4406 damage. This style has a lot of combo potential. All its moves can be used in a combo to deal a lot of damage. The Z and C moves are great for running away when your health is low. It also have very good knockback and good damage. It's great for raids because you can use the Z move to stun the boss so others can hit them. It can also be a good fighting style for traveling. And the best part is they don't cost any fragments to buy, unlike the V2 fighting styles. Pretty decent alternative to Godhuman. So it's time to obtain it. How can you do that? First you have to master Dark Step, Electric, Water Kung Fu and Dragon Breath to 300. That's the hardest part actually. Also you have to get 3 million to buy it, but you probably will have enough money after mastering your fighting styles. When you're ready, you can go to the Snowy Mountains. There will be a secret hideout which you have to find obviously. You will find it behind the island just right here. Go there and inside will be the NPC who can sell it for you. Not so hard as you see, right? So if you're planning to gather some bounty, this fighting style will definitely help you. If you want to play with me in Blox routes and add me as friend in Roblox, you can be a member of my channel and support me. Link you'll find in description or just click on that button. Have you noticed that in the second C we have upgraded every basic fighting style except for Electric? That's because we can do it here in the third C. And the name of this style is Electric Claw. The fighting style is fast, powerful and easy to use. In other words, must have. Extremely good in PvP but not in grinding. M1 does 2563.5 damage. Electric Rampage, 110 mastery, 4095 damage. Lightning Thrust, 220 mastery, 3589 damage. Thunderclap and Flash, 330 mastery, 4395 damage. It's pretty easy to get actually. All you have to do is master your electric fighting style to 400, get 3 million, 5000 fragments and complete a quest. Quest is super easy, even a child can do it. So you go to the floating turtle island in the mansion, set a home point here, that's important. Next, from that place you are going to the right from the mansion. After a short run you will find the domain and close to the left will be ruins. There you'll find the previous hero. He will give you a quest to get to the mansion in under 30 seconds. You don't need to run there. Remember we placed the home point, so just teleport there and go outside and you will complete a quest. Go back to the hero and buy your fighting style. Easy, right? I really suggest you guys to get this style. You won't regret it, I promise. As you guys understand, that's the second version of Dragon Breath, which is more powerful. It has massive, powerful AoE attacks, which are many players find them useful in C events. Moves are so easy to aim and very helpful in farming, but as its predecessor, all attacks are close range, so it's better to stun an enemy first. Also, it has a big knockback, which is not comfortable for farming NPCs and the most important, really hard to obtain, but about it a bit later. M1 does around 2710 damage, Talon lighter, 125 mastery, 4743 damage, Ember Annihilation, 250 mastery, 6395 damage, Infernal Vortex, 350 mastery, 5383 damage. How to get it? So as always, you need to have 3,000,000 and 5,000 fragments. After that, master your dragon breath to 400, and the most difficult thing is the fire essence. This item you can get only in one place, Haunted Castle. In the graveyard there will be a Death King who can exchange 50 bones on a random item. You can find those bones in the castle here. The best option is to go downstairs because from that place drops up to 6 bones from a defeated enemy. After you gather enough bones, you can get back and exchange them. You can roll only 10 times every 2 hours, so you understand that no one knows how much do you spend on it. The fire essence is so rare and hard to roll, but if you're lucky and rolled it, you have to find the NPC immediately, because if you die or leave, you will lost it. So the NPC hides here in that wheel, just you change the stairs and you will get there. It doesn't matter actually will you fulfill other requirements or not, you can give him this essence anyway and later come back with the money. Okay, it's time to get probably the best PvP fighting style in the entire game, Godhuman. It is considered one of the best PvP fighting styles due to its speed, damage, knockback and stun, but it's not as effective for PvE due to its slow M1 attack speed and lack of AoE moves, but I've grinded levels with that style and had no problems. That fighting style is pretty difficult to obtain, but possible and depends only from you. No random shit, just grind, which is much better than randomness, right? I use this fighting style a lot and it's my favorite style in the game. M1 damage around 2651 damage. Soaring Beasts 125 mastery, 4704 damage. Heaven and Earth 250 mastery, 5873 damage. 6 Realm Gun 350 mastery, 5383 damage. This fighting style is a powerful PvP machine which can blow out teeth of every enemy, especially bosses, because almost all of its moves are single target and can deal a lot of damage. Also, every skill in that style can break instinct, which is helpful in PvP, so if you're trying to be a pro in bounty hunting, that style will help you, definitely. So how to obtain it? First of all, money. 5,000,000 and 5,000 fragments. Also, you have to gather some materials. 10 dragon scales from the dragon crew in Hydra Island, 20 fish tails from the fishmen underwater in the first sea or floating turtle in the third sea, 10 mystic droplets, NPCs in the Forbidden Island in the second sea, 20 magma ores from the magma village NPCs in the first sea, and hot and cold locations in the hot area in the second sea. After that, you have to master all fighting styles that exist in the game to 400. Yeah, that's a lot. Superhuman, Death Step, Sharkman Karate, Electric Claw and Dragon Talon. If you have all of it done, you need to go to the floating turtle to the Musketeer camp. Behind it will be a big tree. Inside the tree trunk will be an entrance. Go there and you will find an ancient monk who can teach you this style. Pretty hard to obtain, but it's worth it.
Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we...
Finally, the last fighting style in the game, Sanguine Art. Super stylish and cool fighting style, which I don't have, but really wanted, but it's unbelievable hard to obtain. I've tried to get it before, but that was an epic fail because we cannot hook the heart, so now I'm preparing myself for another try, but the year has passed and I'm still not ready. Okay, anyway, this style is one of the best fighting styles in the game, the main competitor of Godhuman, but one thing makes this fighting style unique: Life Leech. Currently, it's the only fighting style who has that. M1 does around 2360 damage. Bloodbane Drain 125 mastery, 4743 damage. Scarlet Seer 250 mastery, around 4242 damage. Devourer of Worlds 350 mastery, around 6047 damage. All moves can break instinct and combo potential is good. Also, if you're using this fighting style along with Ghoul Mask and Ghoul Race, you can heal while attacking up to from 40 to 50%. Sanguine Art is also good for grinding, raids and sea events, making you unstoppable. With this fighting style and other ghoul stuff, you can solo everything, even raids. So if on your horizon rises a lot of farming, that build will help you. So how to obtain it? Pretty hard, very hard. But the one bright side, no need to master anything. So if you don't want to farm mastery for Godhuman, and believe me, it takes a lot of time, maybe you should try to get this style. So, first of all, 5 million and 5,000 fragments as a gold standard for every fighting style in the Blox fruits, I guess. Next are materials. 20 vampire fangs, you can get them from graveyard in the second sea in a cave, but the chance drop is very low. 20 demonic wisps from NPCs inside the Haunted Castle, and 2 dark fragments from the Dark Beard bows. Dark fragments is pretty difficult to get, and here's why. First, you have to go to the second sea and farm a lot of sea beasts there to get the Fist of Darkness. This item you will need to summon Dark Beard bows by putting this item on the altar on this island, but the item is so rare to get, so you will spend a lot of time, especially when you need 2 of them. Another option is to get it from the random chest every 4 hours or wait until someone will summon him. I have a guide how to get this item, so if you have problems, watch it. After you gather required materials, you have to get a Leviathan heart from the Leviathan, as you see. First, you need to have the Beast Hunter boat or find a player with it. Otherwise, you have to summon Leviathan a few times to gather materials for that boat and later for the heart itself. Because after the Leviathan dies, you have to harpoon its heart with your boat and bring back the heart to the Tiki outpost. So, how to actually spawn the Leviathan? First, you have to bribe the spy on the Tiki outpost 4 times and spend on it 6,000 fragments. After that, he says that Leviathan is out there. If he says that don't know anything, it means that you're in a cooldown and you need to defeat around 20 sea events to be able to bribe again. After a successful bribe, you can gather your team of 5 players on the Beast Hunter boat, that's important, and sail to Danger Zone 6 to find the Frozen Dimension where you will fight with the Leviathan. It's better to use here at least Shark B3 for not taking water damage and Magma Fruit or other fruits which can deal a lot of AoE damage. When you kill the boss, you have to harpoon the heart and bring it back to the Tiki outpost. After that, you will get this item in your inventory. When you did this, go to the secret place just right here and find Shafi NPC who can sell you this fighting style.